Hey everybody, how you guys doing? We're just doing a little bit of a walk and talk through my neighborhood. It's a nice little neighborhood. Um, it used to be rough. It used to be really, really rough, and it's much nicer now. You can actually walk around without thinking about getting hit by a stray bullet or something like that, because it used to be pretty bad. There was a time where you couldn't even be on this street right here. And I live in a neighborhood where there's a bunch of cul-de-sacs. There's a couple of throughway streets where you can drive through them, get to the main streets and stuff. This is one of them. But there used to be a bad neighborhood, and yeah, now it's a lot more casual, more kickback. I got to go up to the CVS, get some cat food, and maybe a couple of drinks, something like that. Yeah, and just just go out in here and just relax and chill, and have a little chill walk, and get my steps in. I'm trying to get my steps in right now. I don't even know what I'm at right now. 3,722 is the count right now. So, but like I said, my neighborhood used to be pretty rough. It used to be really, really rough neighborhood, and it took some pretty strong growing up to be able to stay strong and not get caught up in all the shit that was happening around the neighborhood. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around just to show you guys where I'm going, where I'm walking to, so you guys can check it out. I wish I had a second camera, but I don't. So I'm probably going to be off camera while I talk. I just want to show you the nice little stroll that I'm taking. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are walking down the street towards CVS. I'll show you where CVS is here in a minute. This is a pretty busy street, but not so bad. It's not so bad. But you definitely want to be careful if you do have to. You want to use the crosswalks when you're crossing the street, because you will get hit. These people don't stop so quickly. But it's an actual really nice casual neighborhood. It's a very kickback, low-key neighborhood now. All the gangs have kind of like faded away, Not completely, but it's a lot more casual and a lot more, relaxed. We got doggies all over the place, man. These little doggies, they just bark their brains out. But yeah, so this is a nice little walk. They just put these in. This right here, they just put these in last year. These iron fences with plants growing through them and stuff. They just put them in last year, and they're trying to make it look a lot nicer. They fixed up the middle over there, middle of the road, so you have lots of plants and stuff. It's cool. As soon as I get into CVS, I'm gonna have to turn off the camera because I can't record while I'm inside the store. But I'm just gonna grab a couple things, and then we're gonna go and sit down and have a little, a little talk, chit chat. Getting ready for my interview on Tuesday. Like I said, my brother and my nephew. And by the way, my nephew's 18. He just turned 18. I know I said 20 in my video yesterday, and I was mistaken. And I don't know why I said 20, but I did. But he's 18. He just turned 18. This is going to be his first job, so we're trying to help him. Me and my brother. I'm 58. My brother's 48. We're trying to get him started in the world of earning money and being responsible and stuff like that. So we're trying to get him into that right now. Help him get his first job. And so he can get moving in his life. Try and find him some education and stuff. My brother says he's too old to go to school now. His school's just not for him. He just wants to get a job and work. And me, myself, I'm really big on education. So there's a CVS. Here's the O'Reilly Auto Parts right here. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Here's the CVS over here. That's where I'm going. You know, so my brother is on the other spectrum of school, and I'm on the other side where I think that education is always important, you know. So let me flip the camera around again, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm getting ready to walk into the CVS right now. But yeah, my brother, he wants to be on that side of the spectrum where he really doesn't want to go to school, and he's not, you know, into school. He doesn't want to do the school thing, and I really want to go and learn a whole new trade, you know. But I also found that class. I found a class through the school districts around here. They have adult schooling, and I found a class where it's going to help me get back into the graphic arts world. It's going to teach me that program that I need to learn, which is InDesign. And I'm thinking about jumping into that. I know it's from 4:15 to 9:15 at night, Monday through Thursday. So it's 5 hours a day, 4 days a week, so 20 hours a week. And it'll help me get back into the industry that I've been in I was in for over 30 years, you know, as professionally. So I'm thinking about doing that. But let me go ahead and get inside the store, and when I come back out, we'll talk. We'll go take a little walk again, and we'll have a sit down and a little chat, and I'll tell you guys all about it. So I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so I did my shopping. We're gonna take a little walk and talk. Gotta go across the street. And we're just gonna go sit down. There's a place over here where I can just sit down and talk to you guys and let you know what's going on and give you any updates and stuff. So far, so good. Everything's working really good. Oh, the light changed. I gotta wait. So, but yeah, everything's going really good right now. And not having a bad Sunday, but you know, days could always be better. There definitely could be more money in my bank account, right? Let me hit this button. Wait. And then I'm going to show you where I usually go to, you know, get my food when oh, there's a beehive inside of that pole. I forgot about that. In that pole right there, there's a beehive. So that's not good. So, yeah. And there's bees flying all around it, and they're getting in through the bottom, I believe, where the wires are and stuff. And so a beehive has been created in there, and so yeah. But yeah, it's a pretty good Sunday, not a bad Sunday. We're gonna walk across the street, and I'm gonna show you where I generally get my food and stuff, and we're gonna have a little. You know, we're having a walk and talk right now. We're gonna have a sit and chat here in a minute. So let me grab my bag. We're ready to go. Yeah, we're walking now. So let's go. All right. I'm gonna stop right here and get a soda real quick, just so I can, you know, relax with you guys and have something to drink while we're talking and stuff. And yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So let's do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off camera right here, and yeah, I'm gonna get off camera here, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so let's walk over here. We're gonna sit down, and everybody knows me around here. That guy, he knew me right there, and yeah, so we're gonna go have a sit down and a chat and just relax. And well, what time is it? It's hold on, let me see. 6:36. Okay, so let me turn the camera around again, and I'm going to show you kind of like the little area where I come and get my food and stuff. And then when I walk over there, we'll have a sit and chat real quick, okay? Okay, so here we go. We're inside of this area, and you look over here, there's a Starbucks here. There used to be a Subway right there in the middle, but they're gone. And over here is what I was talking about. We have the Chinese anti-Chinese kitchen, and then over here we have dumpling. It used to be another place, but I guess they went out of business. Now it's a different place. There's the Gateway Center. There's the optometry. You got 66 Pho, and then you got Orc and Thai right over there. You can see Orc and Thai, and then the Dollar Tree's all the way at the corner. But this is where I come and I get my food, you know, when I have a job, when I'm working. And yeah, this is where I usually eat. I love the Thai food. The Thai food's really good, and I love Auntie's Chinese chicken. Really, really good food. So is the Thai food. Really, really good food. And yeah, so let me go ahead and sit down, and I'm gonna flip the camera around. So yeah, nice little walk. It's asking me to finish my, it's called an exercise when I walk like that. How many steps did I actually do? 1.8 miles per hour, 72 beats per minute on my heart. 1,250 steps. Wow, that's a lot. You know, just to walk up here. But yeah, you know, I found this place. So I was a graphic artist for over 30 years, and I know that I have to learn certain programs. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I can't find these programs outside of a degree type of course, you know, at a local college. And so I was like, okay, well, I can't afford to go to college. So, but I found that the local high schools around here, they have really been amping up the courses that they offer to people now. And I couldn't believe it. Like even in high school now, you can get courses that will just completely blow your mind. You know, like West Covina High School, Edgewood High School, they have like courses like acting classes and entrepreneurship classes and marketing classes and, you know, all that stuff. And I'm like completely blown away as to what you could actually learn in high school before you even get to college now. Like we didn't have that as Gen X days. Like in the 70s and 80s, we didn't have none of that shit. It was like mechanics, you know, auto mechanic, or, you know, learning to be, do construction, you know, or something like that, you know, or cosmetology or beauty school, you know, do hair, cosmetology type stuff. We didn't have all these amazing opportunities they have today. And I understand that technology has really grown since the digital boom started in the late 80s. And I get that. And I know why there are some courses like, you know, graphic arts and, you know, digital media marketing and stuff like that. They're actually, I saw these in college courses, and then I see them in high schools now, like in the adult school education thing. And I'm like blown away. Like one of the things that I want to learn is medical billing and coding. Another thing I want to learn is accounting. And then I also want to learn Microsoft Office, you know, which I don't know. I was a graphic artist, not an office person, you know. So, well, office person, yeah, but a graphic artist, not like doing accounting or stuff like that. But they offer all this stuff in adult courses now, and I was blown away. I saw a video, and I don't remember where I saw it now, but I saw a video saying, hey, check these. And then my niece is an LVN, and she works with people on SSI and SS, Social Security Insurance, SSI, and SS, Social Security Insurance, and Supplemental Security Insurance, or income, which I'm the SSI on the supplemental, my mom's on the Social Security, and so she works with people like that, and I was blown away. She said, check the local high schools. They got amazing programs now, and I was like so blown away at the stuff that they offer now. And I'm gonna do a video specifically on that coming up. But if you're out of work in your late 50s, you know, 40s, 50s, or any age actually, I think it's any age as an adult, look at your local high schools and look at the programs that they offer. You're gonna be blown away. If you're Gen X, it's gonna blow your mind what they offer now, you know, at the local high school in adult courses, you know, very cheap. Like my nephew, who's 18, he wants to go to culinary school, but of course culinary schools are very expensive. But right here at a local high school, they offer a full-blown, not just culinary school so he can become a chef, but baking as well. I'm sorry, I still got my headphones on, because usually when I walk, I listen to music, but I want to do a walk and talk today up to here, this area here. But they offer a full-blown culinary school just for him to get involved in, and he's thinking about jumping into that, you know, once he gets a job. And that's what we're going to do on Tuesday. So my brother's still in to do the thing on Tuesday, so we still got a ride. He's still available on Tuesday morning, so we're good with that. So I'm like stoked about what's coming up on Tuesday, and I'm really excited to get into some of these classes. And you know, if things don't pan out here, I still got, you know, like I said, April 16th coming up with the DOR, Department of Rehabilitation, you know. And a lot of these places that I'm applying to, like I just applied to Walmart today, you know. I just put in another application to another Walmart as a personal shopper, in-store personal shopper. So we'll see if I get that, because I have experience in order picking and order pulling. I did that for Hot Topics warehouse and for Newegg warehouse. So I have some experience in that. So, you know, hopefully that'll get me through the door. But you never know. We'll see if I get a response from them. I don't know. But yeah, it's really, really cool what they offer now. And then, like I was saying, with the DOR, Department of Rehabilitation, they give you it's called a ticket to work. So these companies are looking for people. If you have a disability, they're looking for people with a ticket to work, which DOR will give me, and then I'll get hired as a disabled person to work for these companies. They're gonna go and reapply. Of course, I'm gonna have to reapply unless they give me a job there, which would be really, really cool. But yeah, so I would definitely check my local high school, the adult education courses that they offer now. They've really expanded and they've blown up. But I'll make a full video on that, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff, you know, that they offer. In fact, I'll put a picture up here right now, and I'll put a picture up here right now at just some of the things they're offering right here, right now. So you guys should check it out. You can pause the video. If you got to this part of the video, you can pause it and see what they're offering. So you guys might be interested in doing that. But I'll do a full video on this coming up very soon. I'm almost done with my book about avoiding people and why sometimes it's okay to do that. You know, I have anxiety and depression, and you know, man, I can't believe I didn't get out of bed till after 12 o'clock today. But that's not anxiety, that's depression. I was like feeling a little bit down this morning, feeling a little bit, you know, in the dumps. But then I kicked myself in the ass and got myself out of that, because I know coming up Tuesday, I'm hoping for something good. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping for something good on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I just wanted to come to you guys and just give you an update. It's a Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday. It's nice and sunny. You know, not too cold. It wasn't too hot. It was really, really nice. So, but, you know, leave a comment below if you're interested in any of this stuff. If you'd like to see other videos made about, you know, what adult education, you know, at the local high schools can help you with, you know, and I'll search it for you, and I'll, you know, try and do something on it. But I'm going to definitely do it on the stuff around here. So you guys can, you know, if you're around this area in Southern California, you can jump in on it right away. So yeah, but leave a comment below. Would love to hear from you. You guys are part of my support system. I don't know if you know that or not, but you are part of my support system, because all your wonderful comments just keep me positive and motivated in my head and in my heart. And I really appreciate all of you guys. We'll see you guys again in the next video, and in the comments, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And thank you so much, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Peace of God's Peter, everybody. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.